Ah, there you are. Greetings in the name of the Most High. Is this enough for you? I mean, can you really stand it? Well, some people can stand it. I find the times very exciting, very dangerous. I find my health very exciting and very dangerous. I mean, I'm right on the edge of everything. And I can tell you there's more of a prophetic channel opening up between me and God again. And it comes and goes, it comes and goes. And it comes not when you'd think of it like, okay, I'm going to fast and I'm going to eat nothing but, herbal teas for the next 30 days. I'm going to go out in the wilderness, meditate on the word and just meditate in general on everything as Jesus meditated in the desert and had his experiences. And I'm going to come back ready to download the Lord's word. Let me be the first one, or maybe even the last one, to tell you, it does not work that way, folks. You could be in the middle of anything, and the Lord just grabs you and says, okay, speak my word. Go here, say hello to this person, talk to that person, do this, do that, whatever. Oh, yes, Lord. Whoa, and what's happening? And then you watch. You watch. And he changes you're locked in, and you got people on the radio like saying, we're going to be nuked in a week. You got people talking about all these, COVID, the death count's now at 30 or 35 million and climbing. You've got all these people, but see, there's this, here's the thing. Without God, all those news articles make me feel like I'm stuck in chains, make me really angry, really, really, really angry. And I want to fight. And then I realize it's because I feel like I'm stuck in chains because I can't do anything about it. Because, the rich, powerful people of the earth have taken over and are just whipping and beating us all. And there's nothing we can even say about it, or we get our throats cut. And I just, please, no. Lord, are you there? Are you there, Lord? I'm a little person, and you made me much smaller. You made me a person of no consequence whatsoever. Even though I have things I do in the world, you made me invisible. So what gives? So here's the thing, there's this shift, and it's like, and I look at the math of it, and it's 40, 50 different threads, an infinite number of changes, infinite number of portals, infinite number of frequencies, all working at the same time. And then the net result is I wake up in a different world. I got people writing me, you better get in now on this real estate deal because there's not going to be any more once those nukes fly. And I'm like, who's going to move into luxury real estate? This is like this guy on the internet who claims to be a Jesus freak. Jesus. And he wants to sell you shares and blockchain shares and luxury Hawaiian condos and things like that, just millions of dollars worth of real estate. And the answer is, if the balloon goes up, if the hammer comes down, there is no way that people are going to be flying off to Hawaii for vacation. So who's going to occupy that real estate? How is there going to be revenue? Now, when I ask a question like this, I get no answer. Not that I'm not interested in buying someone else's blockchain. I can do that myself with crypto. I don't need someone else to put my diapers on. But to do this in the name of Jesus, how does that make you feel? It makes me feel, cheap. It makes me feel like, the snake oil salesman of old. It makes me feel like people are using Jesus to con people again, and I don't like it. And that's one of the problems. But on the good side, I do see an upwelling of, whether we like it or not, we're going to see an upwelling in institutional faith. And you know what I mean by that? I'm talking about the churches, denominations. They're going to take advantage of this new surge in the realization we need to return to God. And that's what's happening today. It's a realization we need to return to God, and God is showing, like, return a little bit, and look, I'll change this. Now suddenly it's a different, a paradigm shift has occurred. I'll change this. You give me just a little, and that I'll give you this to prove that I do exist. Now, I understand that people don't see that things I see, and they either want to hear what I have to say, and or they don't believe. But usually when they don't believe anything, they go to their doom, because people that follow false gods, people that follow the flesh, people that follow their hearts usually wind up in trouble. And, I wound up in trouble with my cascade of illnesses, of everything being wrong. I'm still here giving this word, but it was kind of nice to know that in the midst of all that nobody really caused it. I just had, infection in my body, and, it flared up. But no one did anything to me. They tried to take advantage when I was sick, a couple of times. But they'll do that to a lamb. If you don't think they're going to do something to you and you're a lamb, you got another thing coming. But when they do make a move, now I don't need to hang around and watch them get their heads cut off. I don't need to watch them get executed. I don't need to watch them die early. But, or be victims of a crime, or be victims of a swindler and lose their retirement. I don't really want to see any of those things. And I try to stay away from people enough so that they don't feel tempted to, where'd they learn this? Because the truth is, what you sow, so shall you reap, because God is not mocked. Galatians 6:7. Now that should be burned into our brains. That if they don't receive your word when it's freely given, I'm here as a representative, like today, struggling with the Lord's dealing with me, whatever that is. Okay. And I'll be the first to tell you that's what, I'm reporting the truth. That's where it's at. I'm not saying I have a sure word from Yahweh, and as long as you stand up perpendicular and you turn 3 times and say 5 Hail Marys, you too will receive. Or if you buy this bracelet, so we're inundated with that kind of stuff, but it's a good sign. Okay. Sorry. It's a sign that there's an upwelling of spirit, of faith. And so the charlatans are going to pile on. They're going to pile on, folks. They're going to pile on. They're going to take advantage. They will, and I know they will, and they're going to do it. At the same time, the air with the smell of mesquite, cleaned out by the rain, 7,000 feet up. Oh my goodness. I don't know that there's more pleasure that I would have other than this moment, except for maybe being at the ocean. It doesn't exceed the high desert. It's just another beautiful, amazing thing of God.